Okay, everybody. I'm going in on the fat community this weekend because I know everybody like those big fat Sunday dinners. You know how fat people like to eat a lot of food on Sundays. You know how they like to eat on the Sabbath days and stuff, Saturdays and Sundays. So, yep, we won't talk about it, y'all. I'll be right back. Let me shut the door. Be back, y'all. Uh, this is a shirt that I would have been out if in the old days. I would have been out to here wearing this shirt. See, I didn't lost so much weight. My belly. Yeah. So somebody posted a comment in the last live video. Somebody said, it doesn't matter how fat you are, fat or not, it's about who you are. Please dismiss me with that, okay? Because a lot of fat people are miserable people. A lot of fat people are bitter, angry, miserable. They want to hide it, sit at home and let it out on a jar of ice cream and take it out on a damn Twinkie. But as soon as they get around people, they smile and act all nice. But behind the scenes, no. Mm-mm. See, I've been on both sides, okay? I got to see both sides. I got to be in the fat world and I got to be in the really skinny world and the slim, thick type of world, like the world I'm in right now, where my belly's not real big or anything, but I'm a little bit, I'm big breasted everywhere else. One thing I remember when I was in the fat world a lot, the bitterness, the bad attitude. Okay. I'm not saying all fat people are like that. I'm not saying that. But there's not one fat person walking these streets that's really happy. It's a lot of lies and faking it. It's no way that you are happy and you're around people that's skinny and looking good with their sexy clothes on and you fat trying to find something that don't make you look like you pregnant when you wear it. You ain't happy. And when you ain't happy, you tend to have a bad attitude. Okay. You tend to have a bad attitude at random. You tend to think negative about people and you tend to be competitive for no damn reason. When I was real skinny, I was never competitive because see, when you lean, you fine. Like a lot of lean people, they know they look good. Okay, like I'm gonna just keep it real. But when you get real fat, you think you got to compete because you think that the market ain't that good for you anyway, so you might as well go hard. So we have to stop that all that nonsense and saying, "Oh, it's because about who you are." No, mm, uh. Somebody said I'm done. So I'm gonna tell y'all like this. Y'all might go ahead and apply my rice water while I'm talking to y'all. Okay? I might go ahead and do that. I'm doing rice water treatment on my hair right now. Yeah, I might. But the time you're supposed to be going really hard is on the weekends. You fat people, you remove fat people. I'm talking about the ones when you sit down, your belly is still out to here. Y'all know who y'all are, okay? You don't need to be treating the Sabbath like it's Thanksgiving Day. You need to skip on Sunday dinner. If you want Sunday dinner, you need to cut your Sunday dinner by half. A lot of people get off on the weekends and they think it's eating time. Sitting and watching TV, eating food, chicken eating like chicken eating. The ministers eat their chicken, eat they Reverend pork chop, eating his pork chops, all them pork chops, knowing he already got a couple of pork chops on his belly, eating all those pork chops while preaching the word of God. I wonder why y'all can sit up there. Some of y'all can sit up there and hear somebody preach the word of God, and they sit up there 10 months pregnant. No, mm. If you don't got a glow to you, and if you do not look like you're losing weight, I can't sit up there and receive God from you. I'm sorry, I just can't. I can't. You don't see too many fat homeless people, do you? I mean, I'm just keeping it real, y'all. How many fat homeless people do you see? You don't see that many. That's why so many of them got all those amazing downloads coming out their mouth. It's not because they're stoics and they're not in the matrix. That's not just the reason. It's because they ain't fat. Go talk to some of these homeless people, and some of them they're vibrating so high you can't keep up with them in a conversation. They talk real fast. Their mind is on all different subjects. They're like a walking, talking database for God. One of the reasons is because they're not fat. Their cortisol levels aren't jacked up. It's hard to hear God when your cortisol levels are trash. It's hard to hear God. When I lost the first 50 pounds, I had my spiritual breakthrough. When I was 250, I did not hear God. I'm going to keep it real with you. I seldom heard God. I thought I was hearing God a lot until I lost the weight. And then I said, wow, I'm hearing God a lot now. Wow. Your intuition is even trash. When you fat, it's trash. So, don't say, oh, because it's a matter of who you are. How you're not hearing God like you should. Y'all, I'm telling you, don't lie. Why you think homeless people always get money in their cup? Somebody quick to bless a homeless person. They ain't fat. Ain't nobody trying to bless somebody fat, really. Like, how blessed do you actually get when you real fat? You don't, because people already think you're greedy, you're wasteful, you have gluttony. Ain't nobody trying to put a bunch of money on you when you real fat. Only people that put a bunch of money on you when you fat is somebody else who's fat. Lizzo. That's who'll put money on you. All right. But not that not the highly successful people who are not right and using toxic trending things like Lizzo's using. People that's not using that, they not putting no money on you if you fat. They're not. Y'all, I'm just saying. Okay, how many filthy rich people do you see cruising around all the time with someone fat? No. How many of them have a fat mistress? They'll have a fat stashed away wife, but that's not who they doing things with. Ladies, don't you want somebody to want to do stuff with you? Ain't nobody excited to do something with a fat woman. No one's doing cartwheels. No man out here is doing cartwheels to do some fun stuff with you when you fat. Even a fat guy don't want to do fun stuff with a fat woman unless he met her skinny and she got fat while they were married. Y'all, this is a real video. I've been going in for the last 2 hours. You'll notice that a man will treat you better and put more money on you and treat you like a princess more when he see that you don't want to be fat. That's just the way it is, ladies. Learn to accept it. Stop trying to force somebody to accept you fat. Stop doing that. It ain't never going to happen. It ain't never going to happen. You know, even when I was skinny, I had more men jumping out cars, damn near wrecking their bikes and cars to talk to me. And then soon as when I got 250, was somebody jumping out cars to talk to me? I'm just saying, y'all. Now that I look like I work out and my belly's smaller, I got men with nice cars and they, hi, how you doing? How's your day? They walking, I'm walking. Oh, you looking great. I got even gay men successful with money, with dough, great gay men with straight dough, sitting up there saying, wow, you look wonderful. I want to hug you. They be like, can you give me a hug? They want some of this energy. Because it's not too often that you meet a woman my age that ain't trying to be fat. A lot of women my age think it's okay to be fat. They say I'm old, I raised kids, I worked 20 years, so I can be fat. No, you can't. There's nothing you can say that will make your fat acceptable. Only way your fat will be, it won't even be acceptable if you got if you was a sugar mama. That guy you riding, he be saying, whew, I'm glad she giving me some money. I can't take the fat. I don't know how long I can take this fat. But they'll be making you think that your fat is okay. Oh, you look good, fat mama. Meanwhile, they saying, I'm only doing this because she paying my bills. I'm telling you no lie, y'all. I'm telling you the truth. You want to know? I'm gonna tell some of y'all women. You want to know if you look good? Go ask some of these gay men. You say it don't matter. I can be fat as I want. I can be fat as I want. I still look good. Okay, go ask some of these successful gay men because you know they don't bite their tongue. They don't bite their tongue. They're not scared of you. Okay. The men they scared. The straight men like I don't want to get into it with you. But the gay men will be like, sis, you need to lose so white. You don't want a man or a straight woman, straight man telling you it. Why don't you ask your gay male friend? You don't want to hear it at all. It's not that you're scared that the skinny woman is competing, so you don't want to hear what she got to say, or the straight man is trying to control you. No, you won't even ask a gay man because you don't want to hear him say, you still kind of fat. You don't want to hear him say that. It don't bother me if somebody say, you still a little chubby. You still a little chubby. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of some of this chub, okay? I want the most of the public to be like, you don't look fat to me. Okay? I want random people, not just my family members, saying you don't look fat to me. Okay? When I get a lot of people saying I don't look fat, okay, then I did a good job. I love it now when I get random people say, oh, you look good for your age. Oh, your weight is okay. I'm surprised how you got a real big belly. What's up? What's going on with that? I told them I did. I once wore size 18 jeans. I wore 18, 16, 13, 12. I'm down to a 10, 11 only because my thighs in my butt. It's not in my waist. I gotta wear a belt and my shorts is baggy, a little baggy in the front. I'm thick at the bottom. I'm thick at the bottom. I don't wear a size small shirt because I got some real big breasts, and y'all know this. Some of y'all that saw me. My breast is humongous, so I cannot wear a small shirt. I have to wear a medium at least. Okay, but no one wants to go to bed. Not too many people want to go to bed with somebody with this enormous belly. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. They're just not telling you that it's foul. Now let's get into that. You know damn well it was easier to take care of your body when you were skinny. You know that water was drenching your body when you was in the shower. You know when you take those showers now, you know you got more areas to scrub. You know you worry about getting fungus and infections and different things because of the fat rubbing and the sweat and the meat rubbing and stuff. You know that's unsanitary. It's foul. You're not getting no wind beneath your fat wings because it's fat. Okay? All right. Thank you very much. Y'all working hard, y'all. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. I came a long way. I'm gonna tell y'all a little story about me, okay? Real quick. I call myself trying to cheat and trying to get the fat off the cheat. And I call it fasting the fat away. Even though I knew my mental health was trash, I put 50 pounds back on. I was so, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I was at the point where I thought I was going to jump off a bridge. I was so devastated that I put 50 pounds back on that I was like, F it. I should just drink myself to death. I was thinking so toxic in here. But then I realized the reason why I couldn't keep the weight off is because I still didn't have the mindset about being fat. Okay. I had to get disgusted by it. I had to get so disgusted by it, so appalled. I had to see it for what it really was. I had to see the demon. You have to be willing to see that gluttony demon. Stop finding a way to accept it. Do not try to find a way to accept it. You're gonna, you know what? If a part of you still accept it, you're always gonna put the weight back on. You should be scared for your life. You should fear for your life from being fat. Your life is at in danger. You're putting your life in full-fledged danger. You could drop dead from being fat, literally. Okay? This is some serious stuff. You have to start looking at the risk of being fat and not, oh, I still got somebody even though I'm fat. I can always buy fat clothes that will look good on me. I can always hide the way I eat. I can always lie and tell people that it's genetic. I can put on a spank. I can put on clothes that's bigger than me to hide the fat. I can do that. I'm a man. I can do that. I can wear oversized jeans to make it look like I'm not fat, that I don't got a big belly in the front. See, all that is finding ways to accept it. Get yourself to a point where you refuse to accept it. That you realize it's blocking blessings in all areas of your life. Some people won't even choose you as a teacher because you're fat. Some people won't even invite you to a party because you're fat. They won't let you watch their kids because you're fat. They don't want to eat at your house because they don't trust the calorie count. They don't know how much butter you put in the food. This is serious, y'all. Some people may never tell you the reason why they don't hang out with you is because you're fat. They'll never tell you, they'll act like they're busy. They don't want you blocking their blessings, and they don't want you expecting them to do fat stuff because you do fat stuff, like sit around at the bar all day instead of dancing. That's the new fat life. I go to the dance clubs to watch and drink at the bar. When you know you're fat, why ain't you dancing? You should be dancing all night. You're fat. But if you go out with someone who's leaner and they want to shake a tail feather all night on the floor, you're going to feel like they're not babysitting you because you're fat. Why don't they sit at the bar with me? They don't want to sit at the bar with you and do fat stuff and order chicken wings and fries and sit at the bar and just down drinks and beer, high calorie drinks to get you fat. They don't want to do it. This is real talk, y'all. Yeah, the extra sweat, that comes from being fat. You can't even go without grooming. If you don't shave, your butt hairs, I'm just giving you the real, y'all. Your hairs, you feel like you're gonna get a fungus. The fat, the combination of the fat and the hair is unsanitary. I remember I seldom ever had odors from sweating when I was skinnier. I didn't need no damn baby powder. I mean, I should be able to get in the shower, go through most of my day without deodorant on if I want to. How can you do that when you're fat? Being fat is expensive, extremely expensive. I like that I have more money, that I can eat a meal under $10. That my meals aren't $20 now. I can go to the drive-thru and get me a sandwich and a drink and be cool instead of 3 sandwiches or 2 sandwiches and some fries. That's expensive. A lot of people are broke because they're fat. They blaming it on the economy. No, you're fat. You'll find that you can beat this economy prices if you stop being fat. You want to get ahead of the game with this economy? Quit being fat. Quit the fat lifestyle. You'll be ahead of everybody. Start having appreciation for juice, tea, and snake juice. Start doing more of that. I knew this one real skinny guy at my old job. He would sit this big, enormous jar, y'all. this big bottle of water, like this big gallon. He was sitting on the table in the break room, and it was mineral water. And he would have like maybe 3 chicken wings and like a small container of macaroni and cheese. And that was his lunch. I used to be like, oh my God. I used to be like, why you always carrying around this big gallon of mineral water? He would say, it hydrates me. Mineral water do hydrate you, but it has to have minerals in it, like snake juice. Okay? Has to have snake juice. Now, I didn't had a whole thing of these already of snake juice and lemon water. Actually, 1.5. Okay? Yes, it does. It does. It does, y'all. Yeah, I didn't want to say it because I didn't want fat people to get triggered. I didn't want nobody fat to get too triggered. Yes, Giuseppe, your parasite population increases when you're fat. It's hard. You gotta understand. You got a lot of toxins in you when you're fat. You know, toxins and parasites. They like fat. They love fat. They love it. They love a fatty body. So, um, I mean, it's like pork. Toxins and parasites, they like their pork. And when you fat, that's no different than pork butt. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. So that's why you'll also get creative blocks when you're fat. If you eat unhealthy for about 2 weeks and get fat, you will not be able to be creative. You will not get downloads. You will have a hard time having ascension. Was Jesus fat? No. Was Moses? No. Moses was skinnier than he was before he went across the desert. When Moses found God, Moses was very skinny. Okay. When Jesus started writing the Bible, he was very skinny. He was skinny. If you think somebody's wrong, then just go to the scriptures, okay, and look at them people. The people, the only people in the Bible who was thick was people that was doing the labor work. The people that was carrying the wood, chopping the wood, you know, uh, pushing the horses and things like that. They were allowed to be thick. The gladiators, the bodyguards of the family, they were allowed to be thick. Even in the native tribes, they was given more food so they could fight off wild beasts. They could wrestle the wild beasts and take down a couple men who tried to attack the village. But unless you was chosen, based upon your bone work and the little blood test that the chief would do on you, unless you was chosen, you had to be skinny. Unless you were chosen to be a gladiator to protect the tribe, to be their machine, like their fighting machine, their weaponry, like a tank. Okay, they preferred you to be leaner, stay leaner. Most times the guards of the tribes, they weren't ever chosen to be chiefs. Most of the chiefs were always skinnier, unless they was a very old chief. And even then they were skinny, they just had loose skin. All right. The old chiefs, because they didn't do any training, they had loose skin, but they were still skinny. It was just a lot of loose skin. Loose flab, very loose flab. So when people get offended and say, stop calling me fat, or blah, 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 say, was Jesus fat? Isn't gluttony a sin? How come we can't talk about gluttony? We can talk about fornicating, we can talk about masturbation, but we can never talk about gluttony. Everybody want to walk around pretend that don't exist. I'm telling you, a lot of people gonna get bad judgment, because they refuse to deal with gluttony. They refuse to get that demon out. They think they're going to go to heaven all because they're nice. Gluttony is dangerous. It's destroying the world. Why do you think we're all in this situation? Gluttony. All the trash, the pollution is from gluttony. It's just the truth. That's why you think we're turning the animals glutton. The animals have been glutton because of us. We keep throwing the food and garbage in the streets. Now we got animals are too big. They're dealing with obesity because of our influence on them. When the pandemic hit and we weren't outside, you notice the animals were walking around like, where's the food at? We're affecting, okay? We're affecting that. Losing 60 pounds in 5 months is not hard at all, okay? It's not. And I don't do pats in the back. I don't pat people in the back for losing weight. Okay? I don't go by how skinny are you? How big is your belly? A lot of people like to say they be 300 pounds, they lost 60 pounds. Boo, you still 200, you fat. If you're 190 pounds and you know you got to steal a big belly and your shirt sticks out, you don't get no pat in the back from me. I'm like Cole Robinson. I'm not saying good job. I'm not. And I'm not saying good job anyway, because you don't deserve a prize or a pat in the back because you lost weight. I don't care. Everybody always wants to find some way to talk about how much weight they lost. Nope. Nope. Only reason why only reason why I mentioned mine is because y'all, I'm teaching it in this live video. But y'all don't never see me put up videos anymore saying how much weight I lost. You don't get a prize or anything like that because you lost weight. You didn't accomplish nothing great. You didn't do big things. I did a big thing. I put up over 1,700 videos on this channel. I deserve a pat on the back. I didn't put up 1,700 videos of lessons. Okay? I didn't wrote book after book. Teaching, writing, accomplished a lot of writing. Okay, but you do not get a prize for losing weight. Your fat problem, I don't benefit from you being skinny, and I don't benefit from you being fat. Now, have you written a book? Have you written books about being fat? Have you did any work to stop the world from being fat? I'll pat you on the back for that. Good job. But I don't pat on the back for losing weight. People are trying to get a pat on the back for any damn thing they achieve. No. I really don't care about how much weight you lose. I feel the same way Cole Robinson feel about that. Then what are you doing? What are you doing to stop this fat epidemic that we in? What are you doing? Your own personal little fat accomplishment, fat weight loss accomplishment, that's not doing nothing for this world. It's not. Losing 60 pounds in half a year is actually really effing slow. I almost cussed y'all. It's really too damn slow. You took too damn long. Hey, you want the truth or do you want the truth? Okay? Because when I lost like the first 40, 50 pounds, I got that out of there right away. I ain't take no 5 months. You can lose 60 pounds in 5 months by eating 200 under your calories a day. That's nothing. You could just go on 3-mile walks every day, but you're still eating a lot of food. You can still eat a lot of food and burn 200, 300 calories walking and lose 60 pounds in 5 months. You still didn't deal with you just not eating too much food. A lot of people are trying to walk off the excess calories. You're still fat. You still got a fat mindset. Stop eating all that damn food. You shouldn't have to rely on walking, burning calories. You shouldn't have to. If you cannot sit around, you cannot. If you know you cannot eat, you're under your calorie maintenance and not rely on working out, you're still fat in the mind. You're still a fat person. I see fat people do it all the time around here. They eat a lot of food. They just go for walks. They say, I lost a half a pound last week. You're still eating too much food. If you had to lose 60 pounds, if you had to lose 60 pounds, you know you should have went in harder than some damn 5 months. Now, here's another thing. Your 60 pounds don't mean nothing if you're not trying to get at your skinniest. I'm like Cole Robinson. If you still sitting up there real fat, but want to sit up there and say, I lost 60 pounds, I don't give a damn. You should be looking at your belly. Your belly should be vanishing without a trace. You want to get that body so lean so that you see your belly is almost completely gone. Okay? Otherwise, until you get to that point, stop talking about how much weight you lost. We don't give a damn. We don't. You should not be at peace until your belly is almost gone without a trace. You want to know some peace? Some of these real skinny people like Snoop know peace. They know peace. Me and you don't know peace like they know peace. I'm just saying, y'all. Yeah, I'm putting on muscle. Yeah, I'm getting lean muscle. Yeah, I do. I train a couple days a week. And my belly is going, in, and the rest of me staying thick. But I still ain't thin as Snoop. I said Scoop. Still ain't thin as Snoop. That man ain't pressed about food all day. He could go all day without food and not care. He can go days without food and not care. Because his cortisol levels ain't jacked up. He don't struggle well. He don't have no cortisol level struggles. He's too damn skinny to be having some crazy cortisol levels. Now, I said this before. I'm only removing this. I'm not picking on nobody. Y'all rules. I don't want to hear no bragging about weight loss. You want to talk about your weight loss. Put your starting weight and then put your current weight in the chat and your height. All right. And put your short size and whether you got to wear a belt with those pants. Then I'll want to hear what you got to say. Okay? Put all that in the chat. Don't nobody do that. They just say, I lost 50 pounds. Put your weight, your starting weight, your current weight, your height, your pant size, and whether you have to wear a belt. Because if you wear a size like 10, 11 pants and you still got to wear a belt, or you wear a size 10, 11 shorts and you still got to wear a belt, that means you're losing a lot of your weight in your belly, which is good. You don't want the belly fat. You don't want belly weight. You don't want belly weight. But if you know you're still sitting up there wearing a size 14 with no belt, and you want to sit up in here and talk about your weight loss, you can shut up. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear about your weight loss journey. I don't want to hear about it. I'm just calling it what it is. I don't wear a size 14 or 13 jeans. As a matter of fact, these pants here is like, these leggings here is too big. Look how big these things are. They're big. See? You can put them on here. They're way too big. They're bunchy. And these is like a size 10. And their leggings is still too big. What does that tell you? They're big in the middle. When I sit down, my belly don't fall over. My belly don't fall over like that. That's what you want to get rid of. You want to get rid of, you don't want that pudgy looking belly. Where like, oh, even when you sit down, you look like you're pregnant. Or no, look like you still wear a size 14 when you sit down. No. Nope. I decided to do this on a Sunday. I'm gonna do this a lot of Sundays and Saturdays. until I move the content. Because a lot of people are sitting up here. A lot of people are sitting up here. They don't want to hear this. They don't want to hear this. They don't want to hear an African American woman. They don't want to hear an African American woman call somebody fat. They don't. If I was on here, Lizzo, like fat sentence, teen fat. Oh, this lab would have so many people. That just goes to show, you know, a lot of people they really want people to praise their fat. They really do. It's really really sad. That's why I did this live video. Christina, you know I be on time. I be telling you, I'm an oracle. I be on time. When I do a video, it's because I'm on time to do it. Okay. I don't do videos by mistake. I have divine timing. I have divine timing. Y'all, there is curses being put on your belly right now. I ain't want to say it. I ain't want to scare nobody. I ain't want to scare nobody, but the gluttony curse is coming on strong. Okay. I told y'all in the reading I did 2 days ago that we have the strength card. We have the strength energy. Whenever you get strength energy, there's curses on your belly. All right. When that strength card comes out in these readings, the witches will put curses on your diet. You need to, when the way to defeat the gluttony curse when you feel it coming on you is you got to switch to a bird diet. So meaning like just spread out your food intake, spread it out the rest of the day, okay? All right. Size jeans, size 6 jeans. Nah, you're lying, babe. You're lying. I hate when people lie. You do not wear a size 6 at 175 pounds. No, and you don't wear a size 4 dress. You know how I know? My daughter is a 100, and I'm 5'8", and at 175, I was not wearing a size 6 jeans. No, you don't. They might be, I don't know, stretchy jeans. But stop lying, please. Stop lying. I was 170 something pounds and I'm 5'8". Okay. I'm between 170 and 180, 185 right now, boo. And I do not wear size 6 jeans. I do not wear size 6 jeans. I'm going to go ahead and put you in timeout for sitting up there lying. I'm going to go ahead and put you in timeout because size 6 is not 170 pounds in your dreams. Unless you got a tummy tuck. Unless you got a tummy tuck. No, you don't, boo. I'm between 170 and 185, and I train weekly, and I'm 5'8", and I'm 5'8", and I don't wear size jeans. Boo, you're lying. My daughter's 130 pounds, 5'4", and she wears a size 4 dress, and her belly is super flat. Stop the lying. Cole Robinson will call you out. If you're 5'7", if you're 5'7", you're supposed to be 130 pounds at the minimum. Your maximum weight is 150. You're fat. Okay? You still have weight to lose, boo. Okay? Stop the damn lying. Send me a picture in my email with a tank top on, and I will bust your balls because you're lying. Send me a picture. Send me a picture. You got my email. I'll call people out. I want to see tank top lifted up because my daughter is a size 4 and she's 130 pounds and she's 5'4". Okay, stop the lying. When you are 5'7", you should not be 175 pounds. You're still fat. Yeah, your belly is still, you don't wear size 6 jeans, boo. You don't. You don't. Okay. You might have had a tummy tuck, or you might have been wearing corsets to try to force stuff in. You're still fat. Your thighs is fat as hell. You're still fat. You're still fat. Okay. How much muscle, how much bodybuilding do you do? How many weights do you lift? How much weightlifting? Okay. I'm between 170 and 185, and I literally do push-ups almost daily in here. Okay. I walk about 4 or 5 miles several days a week, and I do HIIT several days a week. Okay. And I wear a size 10 jeans with a belt. I'm only at a size 8 jeans with a belt on. And I'm 5'8". Okay. You're fat. You're shorter than me. You should not be weighing 170 pounds, 75 pounds. Okay. You're not all muscle on. Let me look at your picture. No, you're not. No, you're not. My face is more muscular than your face. Shut up. I just looked at your picture, boo. Your face looks flat as hell, okay? I'm looking at your picture. You have hardly any muscle tone to your face. There's no such thing as spot gaining muscle, okay? There's no such thing as spot gaining muscle. If you was putting on muscle in that picture that you got, your face wouldn't look flat, okay? We're going to go ahead and put you in timeout because I don't like liars. Go ahead. I looked at your picture. Your face is flat as hell. Nope. You can look at somebody's face in their body and tell whether they put muscle on, okay? You can look at my face, even at my cheeks. It looks like I got stuff in my cheekbones. That's muscle. That's muscle I'm putting on. When you look at my neck, it looks like it's gotten firmer, okay? When you look at my arms, these arms look like they've gotten firmer, way firmer than they look. Y'all saw my arms, they look firmer. Okay, that's firmer looking. Subtle firmer, lean muscle. Her face was flat as hell in that picture. Too flat. Too flat. No. Saggy belly, a very saggy belly is still fat. I don't know why people don't understand that. Like, some people think they can like tuck it in or whatever. Okay, they fat. It's still fat. Okay. If you sit down and your jeans get real tight, you wearing the wrong size jeans. That's another thing. Women, let's talk about it. We're going to get in on this jean stuff with women. I wear a size 6 jeans standing up. A person who wears a size 10 can squeeze their butt into stretchy jeans. But sit your butt down. When you sit down and them jeans get tight and your belly can't breathe, you're trying to hide your fat by stretchy tight jeans. I see women wearing the stretchy tight jeans, stretching those 10 size jeans so they can be like, oh, I wear a size 6. No, boo. No. They make jeans that will stretch into a bigger size. I could go get me some right now. I could go get me size 8 size jeans and stretch at 6 size jeans and stretch my 9 size butt and waist into those. I can do it. Models do it all the time. But I'm talking about when you sit down, if those jeans get real tight on your belly, you know you in the wrong size jeans. As a matter of fact, your jeans should be ready to fall the hell down. If your jeans is holding up by themselves with your belly your belly can hold your jeans up. You're fat. Y'all, I'm just calling it what it is, y'all. I'm calling it what it is. I'm calling it what it is. Standing there, these women crack me up. I wear a size 6, but I'm looking at you. You got on stretchy jeans. I'm looking at them stretchy jeans. I'm looking. Them is the kind of jeans that can stretch over so you can stuff your belly in there. I'm looking. And when you sit down, I see belly pop right on out like that. You think I don't see that belly pop out when you sit down? But my tummy is flat. My butt is flat. And I got big breasts. Y'all, my breasts is so big. I wear a 40 double D. I'm up in the big breast club, even with a 40 double D breast size, 40 double D's. Okay, then I get tired of wearing bras because bras add extra weight. Even with 40 double D's, I still know that I need to be thinner. Okay, women love to say it's because my butt and breast is too big. Look, there's no such thing as spot weight gain. There's no such thing. And even if you did, you're still fat. If you're fat, if you're walking around with hippopotamus thighs, you're fat. Don't no real man, no real educated man wants a woman whose thighs can knock over a table as soon as she walk in the room. No, that's too much. That's not that's ghetto. I don't mean no harm, but ghetto men like that. A lot of classy business executive type dudes, they're not attracted to that. Okay, they not attracted to thighs this wide. They're not attracted to that. They're not attracted to that. Okay. People say, well, it's all in my thighs because I wore a spank. I wear a spank every day and I just eat a lot of food. So all my weight go to my thighs. Mm-mm. Executive men ain't interested. You think some CEO guys interested in that? No. They hear see those thighs stinking and rubbing together because they start to stink. You get like funguses and bacteria and rashes all thighs. No, they're not interested in that. Yeah, I drink water. No. Flat tummy, firm muscular thighs. If your thighs is this big and you're a woman, okay, go stand up, put your hands, okay. If your thighs is this big, you fat. I don't give a damn what you say. That's fat. Okay, unless it's solid muscle, it better be solid, rock hard, like you order Schwarzenegger muscle. Fat. You're fat. I'm telling you, when you put your hands near my thighs aren't this big. My thighs is like this. All right, they're like this, and you can feel that I got muscle coming in, and you can feel firmness. Okay, you can feel some firmness. But all this, oh, my thighs is like this, and they jiggling. My thighs is this fat, and they all over the place like baloney when I'm walking. I got soggy, big fat baloney thighs. No, no, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. You know what? Why don't you do this? Take a video of you having sex and see how cute it is. See if you're turned on. Do you like to see? Do you see all this fat flapping all over the place? Do you see all this big belly flapping up and down and stuff? Do you see big fat thighs, this fat flapping all over the place? Okay, then you know it's not cute. See everything that look cute in clothes. The truth come out when the clothes come off. The truth come out. Look at them thighs, ladies. We want to excuse it, okay? But ain't no stripper getting hired because they got baloney thighs. Okay. Oh my goodness. A man can't do much with your thighs. What can he do with them thighs? So you got elephant thighs flapping all around. What can he do with those thighs? It's gross. And then cellulite. I didn't get cellulite till I got elephant thighs. When I went up to an 18 size jeans, cellulite. Cellulite. Y'all, don't think that I'm picking on everybody because I'm going through it too. Okay? I'm out of the storm. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm round. I see the finish line right there. I can almost touch it. Okay, but I was there where I had cellulite all on the inside of my thighs. It was bad. Okay, There's very little there now. Very little. Just a little bit. That means I got at least 25 pounds to lose. This cellulitis left, this little bit of cellulitis right here, it ain't going nowhere until I get skinny. And this is real. And I'm going to tell you, half of y'all ain't never going to lose the weight because you won't snake juice it. You ain't, some of y'all will never lose that weight because you will not snake juice. You're not getting all the vitamins from food. You can eat food all damn day. But if you have a vitamin absorption food problem, you're always going to stay hungry. You're going to always eat more food. You need to get your electrolytes, energy tea, snake juice. You need to have snake juice before every damn meal. You're not getting all the vitamins, okay? I'll be right back, y'all. I'm going to get my vitamin tea. I'm going to show y'all the teas, okay? Get your prenatal vitamin pills. Go get you some prenatal vitamins. Prenatal vitamins, and have you a cup of mixed fruit a day to detox you. All right, and lemons every morning. The first drink you have every morning is snake juice, lemon juice. Before you have your coffee, before you have your food, you need to get lemon water with snake juice. It's no salt. It's called no salt. You put that in here, and you put Himalayan pink salt. Go and get Cole Robinson's video. Y'all, I did a whole video showing y'all like 6 different ways to make snake juice, even keto snake juice. I invented keto snake juice. Y'all know I was serious. I had variations of Cole Robinson snake juice. You don't have to just drink salty water. You can do keto snake juice. Let me show y'all what y'all can drink if y'all don't want to do plain snake juice and you want flavor and you want want something different. Okay, I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, y'all, I got some treats for y'all. I got some treats. I come with treats, y'all. So you could drink this tea here. You could drink this tea all day during keto. You could drink this in the morning and it'll give you energy and clarity. It's called Genius Tea Bags. It has MCT oil, turmeric, and B vitamins. See, it says keto. This is keto tea, but it has vitamins in it. So you can put this in your lemon water. You can put lemon in your water, make you some tea, put lemon in it with RX sugar. It's called RX sugar plant-based. Put that in the water, shake it up. Your water is going to be sweet. It's going to have a lemon to it, and it's going to taste like black tea. All right? But you have the natural minerals and turmeric in it. You want to have one of these. This is your first drink of the day. Then your next drink that you're going to have before you do your workout is your energy boosting tea, which is Okay. Let me let y'all see. Now, you can make this your own tea, but it has, let me read you what it has in it. It has cinnamon, licorice, and ashwagandha in the tea. That's why the teenagers eat licorice. Licorice. This has licorice, ashwagandha, and cinnamon. You can eat you cinnamon sticks and licorice and get you some ashwagandha, or you can get the tea. All right, it's by Herbal Helpers. So those are the first two drinks you can have. Then you want to have you some arginine. Now, not after that, you want to have arginine between your meals, between your breakfast and lunch. Between. Arginine is so important. This is really the only thing you need to build muscle and to like repair your body and all of that. Arginine. I notice when I do arginine for like a week straight, I see my body getting firm, like firm and stuff. In maca root, ladies, get you some green maca root. Green. Yes. So then this is the Tulsi Focus Lemon Tea. You can have this between your meals when you're being creative. But what's nice about this is that it has raspberry lemon, so it's detoxing you. It's going to detox you between your meals. All right, look at all the things it has in it. It has all this stuff. It has ginger, sage, turmeric, guduchi, cinnamon. Okay, it has cinnamon, ashwagandha, hibiscus. It has tulsi, black tea. This is a very good tea. It has a little caffeine in it. All right, for people who don't like coffee, you can drink this between your meals. These teas are not that cheap, but you're worth the money. Okay, these ain't the cheapest teas. Now I do have a lot of loose tea too. I got regular tea, loose tea, but these are the teas I like to have in the morning. Now you can make your own mineral tea. You can. If you want to get your vitamin and crush it up, you can crush up your vitamin and put it in your tea and stir it in and let it dissolve in your tea, and then add your flavoring to your tea so you don't taste the vitamin. You can do that, or you can get this tea. I don't always I only have the tea bag teas because I haven't been able to find this as a loose tea. When I can find this stuff as a loose tea, I won't be buying them in the bags. I'm still looking for the loose tea version of these teas. All right. So get you some arginine. You if you are fat and you know you're fat, like you know you're fat, get you some metabolism support. This has vitamin B3, niacin in it. All right. Now, one way to know if you're dealing with problems with you processing protein, and that could be causing you to be fat, is if you bite your nails. Do you bite your nails? If you're fat and you bite your nails, you need to increase your protein intake and cut back on the excess carbs and cut back on the excess junk food. You're biting your nails because you're craving protein. Most people don't know that. The body knows what has abundant in protein. So it will make you eat. If it can't get it out of you, it will make you eat something of you. So that's a red flag too. Most people who are really fat, they don't eat enough protein or eating too much pasta and stuff like that. They need to increase their protein intake and fix their metabolism. So you want to take like a metabolism support pill, like the metabolism support. You can get your prenatal vitamin as well. So I gave that out. Excuse me. I'm getting lean as I can get. Even though, yeah, some people might say, oh, you look good. You look good. For you to be like 5'8" and 180 something, your belly's pretty small. I'm like, I don't give a damn how small this belly is. I need this body to be lean. Okay. So I'm going for 140 because it's safer. Leaner is just safer, y'all. It's safer for your health, your mental health, your connection with God. If Jesus wasn't fat, so I'm not going to be fat. Jesus wasn't slim thick. He wasn't thicky thick. So why would I sit up here and be thicky thick or slim thick? Moses wasn't slim thick. Neither was Mary, and neither was Joseph. So I'm not going to be. We have to start really taking our religion seriously and following everything and not picking through it. Don't hand pick over your what you know what sin you don't want to do. Don't do none of the sin. If you really want to be sure that you beat gluttony, get to the maximum skinny side of your weight range and your age. So for people who are 5'8", you're better off at 140 pounds. I don't give a damn how small your belly got. I don't give a damn. You're better off. The clothes will be cheaper. The clothes will be better. You'll be vibrating higher. Everything. Get skinny. That's just the real talk. Your life just improves when you're skinny. It just does. You know, my husband is so tired of being chubby because he's just chubby now. And he's even tired of being fat chubby. He's fat chubby. Like, his belly still sticks out, really out. He said, I'm tired of all food. He said that today. He said, I said, you know what you do when you really tired of that chubbiness and being fat? When you're just tired of he's stuck at the he's going through a plateau where he just stuck at the halfway point. I said, you just eat soup for a while. I told him soup and eggs and juice. that'll like he's really getting disgusted about all the different food. And that's what happens. When you start to lose a lot of that weight, you're not that excited about food anymore. You're just not. You actually be like, ugh. You just thinking about all that different food you was eating, you just go, ugh, I'm getting sick. Um, if you're getting sick of eating, the Most High is probably telling you to fast. If you're fat and you're like, I'm so tired of eating, the Most High wants you to fast. Pay attention to how you feel about food. If you don't feel like cooking, you're just tired of it. You're tired of eating, smacking on food. Just go on a bone broth fast. Eat bone broth all day. Drink bone broth for 2 days. Snake juice and bone broth. You can literally survive off snake juice and bone broth for a very long time. You don't have to just drink snake juice. You don't even have to do a water fast. You could do bone broth fast. You want some flavor? You're tired of tasting salty lemon water, tea water? Get you some bone broth. It's so low in calories and it's keto friendly. Really, you can spend the first 4 hours of your day eating eggs, tea, snake juice, and bone broth, and you'll be in ketosis for 4 hours. You can stay in ketosis by eating a plum, eggs, tea, snake juice, lemon water, bone broth. You don't like eggs, bacon if you're a carnivore eater. You don't like bacon, beef. You don't like beef, turkey. It's all keto food. Like tonight, I'm just having soup. I'm having soup and an egg. That's it. I'm honoring the Sabbath more. I'm cutting my calories. I'm not doing gluttony. I'm not overeating with the Sunday dinner. I don't like Sunday dinner situation because Sunday dinner make you get fat. You start eating too much food. So if you know half the world is doing Sunday dinners or Sabbath dinners, you probably shouldn't be doing it. Sabbath and Sunday, you're actually supposed to be treating it like Passover. Eating all that food at night. No, you need to pass it over. Like literally. Eat like you were doing the Passover at night tonight. That's what I'm doing. I'm having me some plain soup and an egg and some tea. I'm doing Passover tonight to give gratitude since the Most High allowed me to go on vacation this year. So for this weekend and next weekend, I'm doing Passover on Sunday nights. I'm not eating dinner meal. I'm trying to eat like modern day Passover, soup, egg, and tea. I think they still had wine though. I think they had wine. Wine cellars, they drank wine. I don't know. Maybe to celebrate, their Exodus. Maybe once they got to do the Exodus, they had wine. All right, y'all. I'm gonna head on out, y'all. I know I was ruthless, but I have to be ruthless, okay? This is getting out of hand because it influences me. Some of us who don't want to be fat anymore, we're sick and tired of people glorifying fat and saying accept it because it's affecting our goals. We want people to tell us stop being fat. I want somebody to tell me, you know what, you should continue on not being fat, lose some more weight. I don't want people to say you're fine. You can stay chubby. You can stay go be fat. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Here's the last thing I'm gonna show y'all. This is what helped me get started, and I love this book. If you ever get off track, this book will get you on track. All right. There's two books you got to go get. I highly recommend these two books. All right. These are the two books I recommend you get. Super Carb Diet. He is the host. He was the host of The Biggest Loser. Super Carb Diet. Look how skinny he is. See? Skinny. I was lucky to find this at a thrift store for $2.99. This book is like $10 or $20 or something. But I found it for $2.99. And you want to get you a fat flush book. All right. See how they got tomatoes? See, I have green peppers and tomatoes like 3 days a week. So this book like to educate you on like fat flushing and energy and all that stuff. Or you can look up a menu that gives you all the things that you can eat if you're trying to flush fat. So it goes over all the food groups. So they have tomatoes here, see? Tomatoes. So you should have a tomato, like a slice of tomato with your breakfast or with your lunch. So let's see what else here. Cabbage is on the list, broccoli. They even got the protein groups. Okay, they got eggs on here for the meat eaters, whey protein. They got, yeah, lemons. Look, lemons is on the list. Fat flushing. Lemons. Lemons. You could even make you some tomato juice in the morning. Okay, you can have I wonder why is beets on this list? You would think that beets would be on the list. I wonder if beets is on the list. I know beets is really good for your breast. Sweet potatoes is on the list, y'all. I see olive oil, sweet potatoes, olive oil, parsley, ginger, garlic, cumin, cloves, cinnamon, watercress, kale. I don't do kale. Cauliflower. Kale is high in calories. I don't do kale. Asparagus, salmon is on here. Lamb is on here. If you eat lamb, beef is on here. I started eating beef, y'all. I've been eating beef, lemons, tomatoes, olive oil, ginger, cinnamon, garlic. And I noticed that I'm losing weight. So I'm eating a variety of Fat Flushing. Okay, so you want to get this book, and you want to go through and highlight the section of your favorite foods, and then those are the ones you eat. This book is just so good. I don't even want to ruin it for you. It's just so good. My only problem is he has you eat 90 grams of protein. I would try to get at least 100 grams of protein in. See, he has menus. See, he has example menus and stuff. See, he even has the floater meal. My floater meal today is grapes. I'm doing grapes. I'm having a little bit of grapes and a slice of cheese. That's my floater meal. I'm about to have my floater meal in a minute. When I end this live video, I'm going to have me a slice of cheese and grapes. See, this person's having turkey and walnuts. The reason why I'm not having all that protein as my floater meal is because I had a high protein breakfast. See, this floater meal is almonds. This floater meal is egg with protein shake. See? So I'm gonna go walk. I'm gonna walk again. Go for me a walk. I'm probably gonna walk up to the store. Then when I come back, I'm gonna have my floater meal. I'm gonna have my lunch a little late. My lunch is gonna be oh no, I'm not doing lunch today. I'm doing 2 meals with a floater meal. So I'm doing a OMAD diet, 2 meals with 1 floater as a snack. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. I'm gonna go in again. I'm gonna start doing this on the weekends because people like to get fat on the weekends. On weekends, man, ordering takeout, going out to eat, big old dinners on the weekend. You gotta watch the gluttony spirit on weekends, okay? Try not to cheat on your diet on the weekends because it might screw up the whole week. Bye. Bye, everybody.